We all know Robert Kiyosaki as the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but here's the secret. Books didn't make him rich. The real story is far more interesting. Here's exactly what he did, step by step, to build his empire. First, he chose education over salary. After serving in the military, Kiyosaki didn't look for the highest-paying job. Instead, he deliberately took sales jobs. Why? Because he knew they would teach him the skills that truly matter: communication, persuasion, and business psychology. While his friends chased safe, stable careers, he was chasing skills that make money move. His belief was simple but powerful. Skills last a lot longer than jobs. Next, he started buying real estate, and he started early. In his 20s, Kiyosaki began purchasing small rental properties. We're not talking about luxury homes or massive office buildings. He bought simple properties with positive cash flow. His rule was crystal clear: if the rent covered the mortgage and expenses, it was an asset. If it didn't, he wouldn't buy it. This strategy created a steady stream of monthly income without him having to work more hours. This leads to his third step, which is where most people get tripped up. He learned to use debt differently. Kiyosaki didn't avoid debt. He avoided bad debt. He understood that there's a huge difference. He used bank loans, or what he calls good debt, to acquire income-producing assets. Think rental properties, businesses, and other investments that put money in his pocket every single month. His philosophy is this: poor people use debt to buy liabilities that take money out of their pockets. Rich people use debt to acquire assets that put money into their pockets. Now, for the part nobody likes to talk about. He failed and he went bankrupt. One of his early businesses completely collapsed and he lost everything: money, the business itself, and even his credibility. But here's the crucial difference between him and most people. He didn't quit. He didn't see bankruptcy as a dead end. Analyzed what went wrong, learned from his mistakes, restructured his approach, and got right back to building assets. For him, failure was just another form of education, not a stop sign. It was a tuition payment for his financial intelligence. After years of hands-on experience in real estate and investing, Kiyosaki had a breakthrough realization. He understood that teaching about money could scale much faster than buying individual properties. This was his fifth and most explosive step. He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, created seminars and educational courses, and licensed the Rich Dad brand all over the world. He turned his personal experience and knowledge into valuable intellectual property. One book reached millions of readers. One core idea generated global income streams. This is when his wealth truly skyrocketed. His sixth step was all about protection and growth. He diversified his income streams. Kiyosaki never put all his eggs in one basket. He built a fortress of financial security by combining income from multiple sources: cash flow from his real estate portfolio, profits from his business ownership, royalties from his books and products, and returns from his various other investments. If one stream of income slowed down, the others were still there to support him. This is how he not only built his wealth, but also protected it for the long term. So what's the core principle behind all of this? Kiyosaki didn't get rich by working harder or climbing the corporate ladder. He got rich by following one simple rule: build assets first and spend what's left. Most people earn money, then they spend it, and maybe they save a little bit of what's left over. He flipped that script entirely. He would earn money, immediately use it to buy or build assets, and then reinvest the cash flow from those assets to buy even more. That single habit, that one shift in mindset, is what changed everything for him. Robert Kiyosaki became rich because he learned about money instead of just chasing a salary. He bought assets, not liabilities. He used debt strategically to get ahead. He accepted failure as a necessary part of the process, and then he scaled his knowledge to reach a global audience. The point isn't whether you agree with every single one of his ideas. The real question you should ask yourself is this: are you still just trading your time for money? Or are you starting to build assets that can one day set you free? Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into how wealth is really built.